Hey everybody, this is K-Nail. This is my YouTube channel. Hey, you like, please thumb it up. Share, please do subscribe. This is what we call life journal, my life journal. The many of conversations we as human beings acquired through time of birth, through imitating, through, I don't know, through that process, what we encounter is in our psychological thought process. Had a discussion, me and my sweetheart, yesterday. Kind of a little bit intriguing to me, honestly. We had a discussion about exogamy. Exogamy. Exogamy is something to do with the duration of interacting in close biology. How can I say it? In biology, biology, family relations, close family relation, interaction with close family relation, basically. We get into the exact meaning down the line, keeping it relevant. But anywho, it was like the Asians, what I'm saying? She was like, how is it the Asians can look so much alike in every aspect, and you could barely tell them apart. And say, well, is that because they had close family, intimate relations that, made them have the same genetic trait because it was repeated. And then it was like, wow, just that's the question needs to be answered. It could be imposed, yeah, true. Can't tell. But my theory is like, hey, if you don't really experience a culture, and you just see that culture for the first time, everybody gonna look the same. But in the text that was brought in the conversations was about the physical comparison. You know what I'm saying? How close related it is. And then, through history, European American believed in that close intimacy relationship. And conversation was like, when people, brother and sister breed, father and daughter breed, or mother and son breed, a lot of defects come from that. Yeah, true that. Because and then she was like, oh, you know what? But the animalistic aspect of it, that's what animals do. You know what I'm saying? But we know that we can't breed, brother and sister dog. Because them that literally gonna come out kind of screwed up. Gonna have some type of skin disease, gonna have some type of defect. That's why dog breeders don't breed, that close. To try to perfect that bloodline. Like humans the same way, a lot of things happen, but then they say that in that aspect, to keep this whole consistent conversation, in general, in that same aspect, you keep doing it, then eventually the genes adapt to it and perfection. Like, perfection. After going through my little theory, I used to tell myself, right? Just keeping it real. I used to tell myself, hey, you gotta go through ugly to get to pretty. That's my old man used to say, you gotta go through ugly to get to pretty. He was like, all right, Dick, you gotta go through ugly to get to pretty, dog. It's all right. That's how I was thinking when I was growing up, Hey, you gotta get through ugly to get to pretty. You gotta go through ugly to get to pretty. But anywho, they perfect the gene. They perfect the physique, the characteristic. It's perfected. It's no longer an issue because it went that time frame. Now And I was like, you know what? Maybe that's why we, people of color, African Americans, are so genetically gifted. Because we went through that same process. That's a thought. You know what I'm saying? Egyptians, if you go back to time, you know it was us. You know what I'm saying? So we'll read the culture, the first culture who brought forth the interbreeding. Just saying. Egyptians did it. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? The Romans did it, you know what I'm saying? They were people of color. So, how is it that African American race of people, males, dominate sports? How can our female genetics dominate all other female genetics? How come a lot of inventions and creations and a little bit of everything come from black culture? Maybe when we went through all that first and perfected it, and now they trying to go, they ain't perfecting it yet. Maybe they are working, maybe European Americans are working on perfecting to overpower us. Maybe the Asians are working on perfection overpower. Because my girl was like, how can they have a law that they can have one family can only have one child and they still be overpopulated? How they get overpopulated? Ain't that many kids. So, I don't know, just a little thought, life journal. My name is Kanell. This is my YouTube channel. If you like, please thumb it up. If you like to share, please share it. And if you like to subscribe, please subscribe. On that note, keeping it rolling. Take care. Watch me soon. Coming back again. All right, later.